Listen, gang, lock in on you. I'm telling you now, lock in on you. Lock in on you. Stop worrying about what everybody else got going on. Stop worrying about who's your friend and not your friend. Stop worrying about who's your bro and not your bro. You guys are just tuning into the channel. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys like. Make sure you guys send this to one of your brothers so that they can get some type of value, because you guys know that here on this channel, we don't just grow financially, but we're going to be growing mentally, spiritually, and physically. Now, I kind of just dove into my topic for today, kind of just dove into what the video was about as soon as the video started, because we have to understand that, one, it's okay if we don't have friends. And to be honest, the people that we call our friends are not really our friends. Like, I promise you, like, my pops used to tell me this all the time when I was growing up. I never understood. Like, I always used to fight against him. Like, if you're watching this video right now, 16, 17 years old, you in high school, you hanging out, being cool, doing what it is that you're doing, and your parents or whoever are telling you, like, yo, these people, they're not your friends, man. Bro, 99.9% of the time, I promise you, those people are not really your friends. If you're watching this right now, understand that as a man, it is okay to, number one, not have friends, and it's okay to distance yourself from people that you call friends. And lastly, as a man, we need to make sure that we evaluate what environment we're putting ourselves into and who we're choosing to be our friends. Like, who are we choosing to be friends with? Because who we choose to be friends with, like my mom used to say, like, yo, Sean, if you hang out with 5 drug dealers, you're going to become the fifth. I know you heard, if you're watching this, I know you heard this before. But it's funny because I was definitely hanging outside around 5 people that was doing whatever they was doing. And in the past, I was in situations where I was doing what I wasn't supposed to. Hey, I need you to understand that the people around you that are giving you these gems, like your parents, your family, your uncle, your older brother, right? Your brotherhood, right? These people are trying to help you. It's okay to be the odd one or the person that's not really fitting in. It's okay for you to cut off your bros and the people that you call your bros, because sometimes as a man, and not even sometimes, all the time as a man, you need to separate to elevate. And it's okay to separate to elevate. That doesn't mean that you forgot about these people. It doesn't mean that, you switching up on these people and you acting funny. As a man, you need to understand that you're walking in your journey. You're walking in your purpose. You're finding your way, and your way might not be somebody else's way. What you see for yourself and the life that you want and the goals that you want to achieve may not be what your bro wants. And as you start to get older, at each level of life, it doesn't even matter, like at the teenage level, at the young adult level, at the 30, 40 level, like I'm 29 right now. Damn! There's some people that I can't be friends with anymore. There's some bros that I had that I can't really talk to anymore, or I can't really hang out with them. I'm somebody who's looking to not just grow financially, make money, hang out, pop bottles, get shorties, but I'm trying to also impact the world. And I can't continue to be around that. And you might be in a situation, or you might be around people where you feel uncomfortable. Like the conversations that are around, it's just like, man, why is this person saying this? Like, dang, this person sounds crazy. Like, or you might be in a situation where nobody sees your viewpoint. Nobody understands you. Everybody's looking at you like, yo, this dude is crazy. Like, bro, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, yo? And what you need to understand is, as you start to grow up, as you start to elevate, as you start to hit new levels, you're going to have to separate from old environments. You're going to have to separate from old people. And as a man, it's okay to do that. As a man, it's okay to be selfish when it comes to who you surround yourself with, or who you choose to let in your inner circle, because you will become the environment that you put yourself in. So if you don't have friends right now, it's okay. All you need to do is lock in. Lock in on you. Focus on you. Right now, pull out a piece of paper, pull out a whiteboard, right? Pull out something, your phone, take notes, and be vulnerable. Be real, have self-awareness and say, okay, what are 5 things that I could really work on as a man? Like, I'm not focused on if I got friends, if I got somebody to hit up or play the video game with or go party with. I'm focused on me. I'm locked in right now because I know at the end of the day, I need to become the best version of myself because I'm going to attract the right people. You see, that's what you have to understand when it comes to friends and people as a man. As a man, we need to make sure that we're attracting the right people into our circle. So it's okay if we don't have friends right now. It's okay because that just means we haven't surrounded ourselves or we haven't put out enough energy of who we really are, who we truly are to attract the right people. What we've been putting out is what everybody else is doing. What we've been putting out is everybody else's image or trying to be cool or trying to fit in and being a follower and not being a leader and not actually living in our purpose of why God actually put us here. When you live in your purpose of why God actually put you here, he's going to take away all the negative people, all the people that weren't really your friend and weren't really your bros and all these people that really weren't locked in with you. So if you don't have friends right now, it's okay. And if you're around people that so-called are your friends and you feel like you're in a cage rather than feel like you're flying in the sky with birds, that means that you're not surrounded by your friends. You're surrounded by leeches that are just draining you. So as a man, make sure that we choose our friends correctly. Make sure that we're putting ourselves in environments that we can actually grow, we can actually elevate, we can actually have success. Make sure that if the people around us are not bringing us up and they're not elevating us, that it's okay to separate. It's okay to separate. It's okay to distance myself. It's okay to, not be around you as much as I used to. Because sometimes and most of the time in life, you need to separate to elevate. And also as a man, you need to learn how to be alone. To be honest, when you're alone, when you're just sitting alone, you're not around your friends, you're not around your bros, you're not around your girl, your wife, when you're not around anybody and you just alone by yourself as a man, that's when the real growth happens. That's when you can really sit down and be like, let me really think about what I'm doing, why I'm here, the decisions I made, what I need to do differently. Like when you're alone, there's no distractions. There's no vices. There's no, something that's not making you think about your truth and you're real, being actually real with yourself and you're real. Like, what is my truth? What is my real? Because other times when you're around your friends and all that stuff, it's like, these are just all distractions. We about to have fun. Oh, day's over. What we doing tomorrow, bro? What we doing? So it's like, to be honest, as a man, you really need to learn how to be alone. And this is something that kind of took me a while to develop. Like, I didn't develop this or learn this until like I was probably like 25 years old, like 24, 25 years old. Like for a long time, I struggled with that, like being alone and like, yo, where's my bro? I'm trying to do this with my bro. Or like, yo, you trying to collab with me? I'm doing this with my bro. Like, no, these are not your bros. These are not your friends. Like, I'm gonna make a whole separate video about basically doing stuff alone as a man. But understand that it's okay not to have friends. If you feel like the people around you are not really your friends and you need to separate to elevate, that's okay. So if you're watching this video right now, I really hope that you got some value. And most importantly, I hope that you just lock in. Like, lock in. Don't worry about having friends. Don't worry about if making friends or any of those things. No matter what age you are, like right now, you need to focus on whatever it is that you need to do to become the best version of you. You need to focus on discipline. You need to focus on self-awareness. You need to focus on your emotional intelligence. You need to focus on humility. These are the things that we go over in the brotherhood. Once you start to focus on these things, you'll start to realize that things like friends are not really necessary. And what's most necessary and most important is becoming the person that you want to be, right? Become the person that you want to be. Don't chase the things that the person has. Become the person that has those things, right? If you want certain type of friends or you want people around you to think a certain way, then you have to start thinking that way. You have to start carrying yourself that way. If the people around you are haters and, they don't see your vision or they're always bringing you down or, they're narrow-minded, You need to put yourself around people who are not narrow-minded and people who are visionaries. And like always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, comment below any video suggestions. Here in another brotherhood, we don't just grow financially, but we're growing mentally, spiritually, and physically. And every time I say physically, I know there's somebody out there that's like, hey, yo, no, we growing in that gym. We getting right in the gym, man, because every man should be in the gym. Stay tuned for more daily videos. Let's lock in.